Okay, guys, let me give you guys a little scenario. Imagine taking the most diverse, team, diverse superhero team, and then naming them something else because a certain title for that said group was branded as outdated because it doesn't follow the modern day politics in today's society where it's skeptical to say man is, but it's not skeptical to say woman because anything that involves the word man in it is automatically misogynistic. It's automatically bigoted. It's automatically a um, male privilege BS that they got going on right now. It, even though this said team has some of the most powerful women in the Marvel universe, one of them being Jean Grey and one of them being Storm, among Mystique and among some other female characters that I'm missing. But imagine being that problematic about a certain title because it has man in it, and just completely changing it to something that they knew that the freaking fans would be irritated about because this said group or this said team was severely behind this one superhero team that was all about doing what was best for the planet, doing what's best for the universe. Whether it had been whether they been in the same universe as the Fantastic Four and the Avengers, but having the word man is apparently a bad thing now, especially when some people are trying to put the MCU is trying to push the MCU. Even though there's nothing wrong with female leads, it's just how they're depicted in today's society. It's not actual female leads. It's just men trash, women good. But if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, or I'm pretty sure you guys are already heard about this, let me guys show you this little article from Bounded into Comics. The X-Men are reportedly being rebranded following Marvel Studio. Yeah, the Mutants reported as the title for MCU debut of the X-Men following Marvel Studio head of production Victoria Alonso's accusation that the team's name was outdated. And let it be known, this is Victoria Alonso. But let me go and read out this article since let's see why this said title X-Men is outdated. Following the introduction of the shared universe first official Homo Superior in the first season finale of Miss Marvel's Disney Plus series, and which I did not freaking watch because I'm not watching any more MCU crap. A new report has suggested that the upcoming Marvel Cinematic Universe debut of both Mutantkind and the X-Men will bear the title of the Mutants. An interesting choice in light of franchise executive producer Victoria Alonso believed that the classic superheroes team name is outdated. Bounty in the comics, y'all need to fix this. The first upcoming title was first proposed by Deadline as part of the site's preview of the various pop culture offerings set to make an appearance at this year's San Diego Comic-Con, which is today, if I'm guessing. Opening their coverage with details of what news fans and TDs could expect from Marvel at the event, the trade news outlet wrote that while some sources believe Marvel is saving it all up for Disney's fan convention D23 during the second weekend of September, specifically in regards to new projects, there was still stuff we haven't seen, specifically calling the Fantastic Four a reboot. Mahershala Ali in a Blade, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, and the Marvels and the Mutants. So let's go ahead and check this out. Again, bound in the comments, y'all. I don't know if it's my freaking computer, but this thing keeps on going back and forth. Another suggestion by the defenders is that Mutants will not feature the formation of the team, but rather center on a story concerning the MCU's overall mutant populace. However, while admitting slightly more probable in theory, this argument only holds weight if Disney and Marvel were actively choosing to make every alienating decision imaginable. What is this supposed to mean? Exactly. These choices would include choosing the name Mutants as a misdirect to the team's formation that absolutely no fan would believe and would likely consider to be the cheapest of marketing ploys, ignoring the fact that nearly every X-Men film featuring the moniker in its title has already centered on the topic of mutants' roles in their respective continuities, and continuing to push back the X-Men's official debut in order to focus on content produced under Disney's ownership of Marvel, such as newly revealed mutant Miss Marvel. Again, a character that a lot of people do not like the majority of people that watch this show did not actually like. Curiously, the name changes comes just 2 years at the Marvel Studios president of physical post-production, VFX, and animation, Vittorio Alonso, proudly opened during an interview with Nuke the Fry's Louis Laker. It's funny that people call it the X-Men. There's a lot of female superheroes in that X-Men group, so I think it's outdated. Yep, and there he goes. There it goes. There it goes. This notion that because it's called X-Men, it's apparently misogynistic. It's outdated. It hurts the females in said group. When again, the X-Men is the most diverse team I'm assuming in comics. From German people to Russian people to Americans to Canadians to Africans to Asians. This is the most diverse team out there. But they'll worry about the word men in X-Men. When the X-Men, pretty much almost every character, a lot of readers can get behind. And this is not a freaking a misogynistic talking point. It's just I hate the word men. So let's take out men from the X-Men and just call it the Mutants, because either from what I guess, since she's gonna be like, well, it's offensive to the gender neutral people. Even though a lot of these modern comics is just, just BSing most of the time. They're not actually pushing out good content. They're just pushing out narratives. Notably, Alonso's interview went public around the same time that 20th Century Fox released a preview clip of X-Men Dark Phoenix, featuring Jennifer Lawrence, now infamous X-Woman line. It's funny, I can't actually remember the last time you were the one actually risking something. Lawrence Mystique scolds Professor Xavier at the team barely makes it back from a dangerous mission to save a group of NASA astronauts whose lives are threatened at a solar flare causes the craft to malfunction. And by the way, the women are always saving the men around here. She continues. You might want to change about thinking the name to X-Woman. Again, it's just feminist garbage. It's just feminist garbage. The women are always saving the men, and not the other way around. The men and women ain't helping each other. It's always toxic talking points like that. But they never want to talk about real life situations where how there's more men in the military and more men who are cops, more men are firefighters. So more men are out there risking their life than women are because women don't want these said jobs. The majority of women don't want these said jobs. But please continue these notions that it's always the women out here saving each other. When military, cops, firefighters, the majority of them in the United States, and I'm pretty sure around the country, are men. So it's men always saving the people that are actually in danger. But guys, I'm glad I'm not watching any more MCU movies because I'm just done with this crap. I'm just done with it. Especially if this is your way to bring in the X-Men. You want to isolate the male fan base because you feel some type of way saying it's outdated, even though X-Men is one of the most popular groups in the freaking comic book of fiction history. But I don't know what y'all think, man. I ain't gonna be watching this crap if this is the direction they're going. But you guys let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. If you guys like what I'm saying, like, comment, subscribe, share this video, hit the notification bell. I will see y'all next one. Peace.